What's going on, guys? Gast here, and today's the special big choose your legend stuff. And of course I'm gonna try it out. Now this is the free summon. This is like the other summon of whatever. So the summon the brave heroes, which is not the one where you get the 4, but you can. Okay. I'll just do this. I hope I don't get an error. I was talking to Phoenix Master and he suggested to get another emulator, which I am getting, but my internet connection is so slow that I just haven't found a good way to, a good time to download it. Little bitty village, so that was fun. I got a Donald, which isn't too bad, I suppose, so I'm gonna stop. Now, I'm gonna hop on this. And what I wanted to do was summon Lyn, because of course I don't want to go through what people call the gray hell, which makes sense because if I had to, I feel like the margin of error for getting a gray that you want is really small. If I'm saying this right, like. I want to get I want to get a Lyn, but any other grays I can get won't be as useful as the other colors. So I'm gonna go for the Lyn, and then bank on maybe getting Ike somewhere down the line. Aside from that, that was the objective, just getting this over with, and just making sure I don't have to go through this again, the ordeal, which I find is just worth it in itself. And Lyn is also very good. Now I'm wondering if she has her own IVs, or if like these just are like the neutrals that you get for free. So I'm gonna actually look it up. My phone, I think it's up to die. Don't know. Now I don't know if her IVs are different if you get her for free, like super free. I think that's how it works because she's fully neutral in this one. She has 9 speed. 5 defense, 6 res, so that's how it works. That's what I assumed. Like, the free ones you get are just completely neutral ones. Which is, you know, it's fair enough, I guess. Nothing bad, nothing good, just kind of it is what you get. Which I kind of assumed that would be the case. Now, these ones are just, like, Attack Smoke, Sakei's Blessing, and Swift, so she's just all over the place. She gets, yeah, it's pretty crazy what she's rolling with. Yeah, she is off the chain. But neutral is good because you know you never, like, if I get a second Lyn with actual variations, then I get a free Attack Smoke, which I think is pretty interesting too. So you could actually use her if you want. If you got another Lyn, you can get a second Attack Smoke, which is just. It's basically like Seal, except it's a C. It seems like it's just a C skill, or a B skill, but it's for C, and it's just area, which is just, I find just crazy. I find this absolutely nuts. So Lyn is quite good. I'm pretty happy about getting Lyn. I don't want to make a review, sorry, bud. So I'm just gonna do some more things here. Now, is there a new story? Is there a new chapter here? I haven't done these two. I might try to actually do those. The Rite of Shadow. I haven't done any of these Rite of Shadows ones. I have a hard time doing them, man. They're tough. They're tough chapters. Is there a new Paralogue? Hey, there is. There is a new Paralogue. Okay, so Mercenary and the Lady. So this is 9 free orbs, eh? Damn, son. I'm gonna use the team random for now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna use my favorite team ever, which is my Tempest Trials team. I just have a lot of fun using these guys. This is almost my Tempest Trials team, but it's fair enough. I just like using Clive and Gray. I think they're really good units to use. I think my Clive is the best unit to use, honestly. The Clive build. Is everyone ready to move out? Emblem forces have moved to invade Asker from the south. Intel reports show that they are currently stationed in an ancient temple known as Vaskheim. Vaskheim? I've never heard of such a place. Have you, Alphonse? According to legend, a divine weapon was once sealed away there. The weapon that was the Breidablik, the very one Gast carries today. Does that mean that the temple is somehow connected to Gast? Possibly, but it's supposed to be abandoned. Why would the Emblem army set up there? There is a prophecy that goes, a legendary rite shall call forth the brave heroes. I believe the rite performed in Gasworld has summoned such heroes. What does it mean by brave heroes? The most popular ones! Anyone can... People must believe in them for their... I like how they're working in a popularity contest in the lore of Fire Emblem Heroes. That's hilarious. You're a strong-looking bunch. I must be lucky to have found worthy opponents in another world. I am Ike, of the Grill Mercenaries. Ready your weapons. So this Ike is... So this Ike is still the Ike from, Man, he is so stocky. He's still Path of Radiance Ike. Which is pretty cool, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of Ike in Path of Radiance, and I know this is the Black Knight coming, the Black Knight, and I hate the Black Knight. I hate the Black Knight in Path of Radiance. He's actually one of the most dumb fucking villains in the entire franchise. Like, I'm not kidding you. I'm thinking of like continuing my video about him just because he's getting relevant again. And did you know that Lynn actually can exist if she's 18 in the North American Fire Emblem? It doesn't make any sense for her to actually be that old. She actually can exist. I was thinking of making a quick video about that too, but it was really funny how they just kind of messed with the localization. Let's put the animations on, and I think I'm just going to move in and just kind of mess around.
Yes.
Stop dressing like my lover! You're not the same! You imposter! You faker! I guess I can use my free hero. I guess it makes sense to use him.
Alrighty.
This is gonna be my answer to everything. This is how I'm gonna beat Lynn when I see her in the arena, which is inevitable. Just like a million fucking Hectors or a million Ikes and Lyns. They're just gonna be all over the place. I'm just gonna use Barter and Clive. Not too shabby. As much as I'd like to continue this fight, I can't break the contract. We'll have to take it from the top next time. I look forward to another test of skill. Alright, bruh.
In the name of Sophia!
Fascinating. So if I understand correctly, Princess, you and I have similar dreams? I believe so, and it was rather odd one at that, in an unfamiliar world standing before a sea of people. And of them calling out and cheering. And I remember that particular name, it was Gast. I wonder if that dream had something to do with why we're here. That seems likely, but for now, it looks like we need to fight in order to keep up our end of the contract. I'll be counting on you, Princess Lucina. And you!
On my honor.
Go team!
Alrighty.
Yes. What can I do?
So I noticed that like even there's new generics now with the bow caps, which is pretty cool. I really think Lucina's art is like off the chain good quality. Like it's just so, it feels like it's so high def. Like it's so good. I think it's probably honestly, like in terms of all of, actually I don't know, the Roy one is actually really good too. Like it feels like the Lin one is, I'll say this after. I expected nothing less from these otherworldly heroes, Princess Lucina. We should retreat for now. Agreed, but there's something about the enemy tactician that feels so familiar. Roy wouldn't know because he never had one of those. he himself was a tactician. What I was gonna say was like in terms of all four of the artists, like the Lin one is made by the same woman who did the Lin one, and it seems like it's basically just like a reskin. Like nothing really seems that different. She just has a different costume. And same with, and the Ike one is a little bit similar, but the Ike one feels a lot like it came right out of like like Radiant Dawn, like that art. The artist is probably the same because it looks a lot like it, and it looks like Cecilia's artwork as well. It probably is. I don't remember the name though. I'll say it right after. Like Roy's, and I'll say this. I may not be as strong as a fighter as my father, but I will give it my all. Prepare yourself, we strike as one! You know, it'd be a pretty funny team to use. Chrom, Lucina, Durandal, Roy, and Eliwood. Anyway, so yeah, Kita Senri I think is the one who did in fact, are you also Kita Senri? No, you're not. Well, I think that one is the one who did Cecilia as well, because the artwork is just, it looks so similar. Like, it's one of those ones I can actually sort of recognize. And Lucina's, though, just seems so high def. Like, it just seems so, like, the effort, like, Kozaki just went off on her. Like, she just, like, the face and the detail is just, like, amazing. And Roy's, too, seems very, like... Oh, Wada. Are you also Wada? Is that... Yeah, like, the Roy one seems like, you compare this Wada one, and then you look at this one, and it's just like, oh my god, like, these, like, the artists for, for Roy and Lucina seem to have gone so hard, and then, like, that's not to say that Lynn's and Ike's aren't good, but I just feel like they aren't as good, or like they didn't put as much. Like, you see, for me it seems like there's an effort difference. Like, the Roy and the Lucina one seem like just so unique and so interesting. Because, like, Lucina's is just super high quality. Like, it's just off the chain good.
I will triumph!
Take that, Mom.
What can I do?
And we get the dub. So yeah, that's what I really like about the art, is that like while Lynn and Ike are obviously the more popular choices, I feel like their art is not as good as the other two. Which I guess is not really an even trade, because two are power creeped and the other two aren't. It seems like you've demonstrated your strength enough. The contract has been broken, thank you. I guess that means I owe you one. I'll pay you back the next time I see you. Allow me to also... Wait, could it be? Are you Gast? You know Gast? Is this the first time we've met? This is the first time we've met, but we all in the same strange dream before arriving in this world. Countless people wanted us here. They were all calling our names. It's as he said, and standing at the front of the crowd was none other than Gast. Yeah, Gast. I remembered the name from my dream. It stuck with me even after I woke up. Could it have to do with the legendary rite performed in that other world? It said brave heroes are born from mankind's wishes, and for some reason, Gast, I get the feeling that it was the wishes of you and yours that brought these heroes to Asker. If it was on, no, it wasn't. If it was my choice, Mulder and Dusa would be in this game, not Ike. If I had the choice, that's what I would do. Anyway, so I'm gonna skip here, and then I'll get to. In fact, maybe I can try doing Lunatic. Maybe I can just jump to Lunatic, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do these paralogs, and then I'm going to hop on this one, and that'll get me to, that's going to get me to 19, and then I can just do another quest, so I can do a 20, and then I can just do I can do a roll. So I'll be back, and that's just what I'll be doing. So be right back, guys. Okay, so I'm back. I did the Lunatic Paralogue chapters. They were easy because I'm clearly the best player in the world at this game. Obviously. So I got the 20 orbs, so I'm going to do some summons, the new brave heroes, and maybe I can pick up one of these special cases here. Ooh! So we have 2 reds and 2 greens. Okay. I can bank on that. Fur. Okay. Let's try for a green. Soren. I have one of those too. Is Ike here? We're about to find out, Soren. Is Ike here? Let's hope he is. Oh my god, he is! Holy shit! Is Ike here? Yeah, actually, now that you mention it. Yo. Okay. I just picked up an Ike. Alright, let's check this boy's IVs right quick. So, Irvin is 16, so his, so that means he has 10 for his default stats. So let's see here. His bases. So he has, he actually is neutral HP. He has neutral attack. 7 speed. Oh, he's plus speed. He's plus speed and minus res. So plus speed minus res. His max speed is going to be 31. So, I mean, I guess that's decent. I mean, it's not like his significant stats are fucked. Like, he's going to get 35 defense. Minus res is actually pretty ideal for him. So I'm pretty satisfied with this sort of Ike. That's not too bad. So yeah, so he is minus res and plus speed. So it could be better, but it's also quite solid for me. I dig it. Let's redeem. Let's go for another red. Selena, I mean. Now then, we have 5 orbs left. Oh no, how many do we have? Redeem 3 orbs. So I have 5 orbs. I can... I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stop. I have 5 orbs right now. Oh, come on. Fuck that. I'll get rid of some allies then. I'll dump some allies. Hold on. Next. There. Get rid of these ones. So now I'm at 197, which means the homie is here, so we have Ike. Alright, let's hope that our last summon here will net something pretty solid. Redeem 5, try to go for a blue. I could try for a blue or I could go for a red. There's only one red here. I'll go for this one. I'll go for the blue. And it was Flurina. Okay, well, I'm pretty satisfied. I got a few 4 stars and then I got Ike, so that's pretty good. So now I have Lynn and Ike, which is pretty solid. Cool. Anyways, guys, that was this part. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Deuces.